Good afternoon everyone, Anne here. Wanted to share with you a flip through. I worked on this all last night and a little bit this morning, and I think it's finished. Sometimes I go back in and do things, but yeah, I'm just loving how it turned out. I think it turned out beautiful. So that's the front, and I made a little tassel thing at the end here of the closure, and that's the back. I'll just undo it so you can see the just like a wraparound enclosure. I just love her, she's so beautiful. And that's the back. Alright, and like I said in the other video, this is made with cardboard, and then I've layered papers and fabrics, fabric and spine, and a real sort of grungy, yeah, I just love the effect. Grungy, shabby chic kind of vintage style. Excuse me. So I'll just do a little bit of a flip through. The front, same thing on the inside cover. I've done a bit of paint, and then I covered it with paper from some paper I created. I've got a little tuck spot here, and then I made a couple of cards, journaling cards that you can journal on. She's gorgeous too. And I just pop in there. And this is a piece of vellum that I printed on, and I think that turned out really gorgeous. I think that looks really nice. And this is just a piece of, I've dyed it with, paper's dyed with avocado. Sorry, I've boiled up avocado seeds and the skin, and then dyed the paper. So it turns out to be a beautiful colour. And a little bit of a fabric there. This is a journaling card. I just got it clipped on this, you can take it out. And it's just a little collage there with some fabric, and I think I'm going to turn out really cute. She's so sweet. And that just goes on there. And some more coffee tea dyed paper. And this is another tuck spot. And I've got a couple of images here. I love this rose. And I've just got a bit of sari silk here. And that's a journaling card, you can write on the back. There's a little bit of a pocket here. And some more paper that I created for the journal. And this is just a piece of ephemera. And then just a couple of bits of scrappy paper. And this is another piece of ephemera. And this is vintage wallpaper that I printed out. I think that's turned out beautiful. I've got a belly band here. She's gorgeous. And I just made a little card. Slips in there. More papers that I printed. This is an envelope that I printed out and made into an envelope, and then just a card that you can journal on. And just some more scrappy paper with a bit of, this is some fabric that I hand dyed, and then I did some printing on it with some gold fabric paint. It's another piece of my God, losing my words. Paper that I've created on the computer. And this is a bit of scrapbooking paper that I've coffee dyed. I love how that turned out. That's beautiful. And another little tuck spot with another gorgeous girl. Bit of vintage lace that I stitched onto there. And this is a little envelope I made, and I just popped a few little ephemera type of cards in there. And then there's a tuck spot in the back, and I made a couple of journaling cards that fit in there. I think they turned out really pretty. It's got a bit of sari silk on top. This is a bit of the corrugated that I used in here that I painted. And I think that just turns out, fits in really lovely with the colouring. And another bit of ephemera, a little flip out, just a bit of paper that I created, more paper, just a little tuck spot, like a file folder kind of a tuck spot, and then a little journaling card that goes in there. No, there's probably a bit of sari silk in there. Vintage music paper and vintage ledger paper. Some of my paper that I've created for the journal. And some more ledger paper. Another piece of paper that I created for the journal. And this is a bit of ephemera that I've printed out, and same as that's ephemera. And this is I did it with I sewed it with sari silk. So I think that turns out really cute. And this is just a little flip out journal ephemera that I included in there. Another pocket. And I just made just a bit of sari silk, and I've just made just a little notebook that you can, with tea-dyed paper inside, that you can keep in here or take out. And that's just the other piece of that ephemera. Another little tuck spot. Create a little collage here with a few bits and pieces, a bit of fabric, and she's gorgeous. And that's just a journaling card. And there's some other side of that paper that I made, and some vintage ledger paper. And this is the paper that I created. Little tuck spot here, and I just made a little card that slips on there. Another little card on here, and she's beautiful too. And this is vintage music paper. And another little tuck spot, and just another card. She's gorgeous. And she just fits in there. Oh, this is a lovely image. And just a bit of, I think this is the, this is the wallpaper that I printed out. And this more paper that I created. This is from some scrapbooking paper. I just joined it together to make it a bit of a flip out. More paper, and just a little scrap paper And in here is just a little card, just tucked in there. More of the paper that I've created. And this is a bit of the, it came off, I found a vintage tablecloth, and it had this as on the edge, so I pulled it off. And this is just the other side of those ephemeras. Bit of vintage paper. I think it comes from a book. And just another little scrappy piece, and another bit of ephemera. Oh, this is the flower and market girls of Paris. Bit of ephemera that I printed out. More of my paper. And this is just some old paper from an old planner that I have, and I've tea dyed it. And just another little journaling card. And that's the back, and then that's the other side of the vellum. So, yeah, it's turned out to be quite chunky, but oh, I just love it. It's just turned out beautiful. I'm so happy with it. So that'll be another journal that I've got to take for my upcoming show on the Cable Makers Trail. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the flick through. I had a lot of fun making this style, so I think I'm going to do some more of this sort of type. That was good. So anyway, I hope you have a wonderful day. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have a wonderful crafty day. Bye bye for now.